So they coming up with a new prison that allows inmates to serve years of their sentence in just a matter of minutes. So the criminals is gonna have a choice to spend tens of years behind bars, or they can make the choice to get the artificial memory implanted into their brain. So this process is called Cognify. And the intent of it is to treat the criminal like a patient. They're gonna try to change the person's brain chemistry. After this process, when they re-enter society, they will be new and reformed, and they won't even be capable of committing any other crime. The chip can make the patient feel empathetic. Depending on the severity of the crime, the chip can also make you feel the emotional and physical pain of the victim and the family members. You can feel what they felt. So the process only takes about 7 minutes. But to the patient, it seemed like it had been years. Last year, the U.S. government spent $8.7 billion taxpayers' dollars on the prison. They say with this new prison, they can save money for health care, education. Also, they feel that it will be so many.
China just claimed the impossible, a 1 nanometer chip, smaller than DNA, beyond physics. If true, it's not just a breakthrough, it's a digital detonation that could shift global power forever. China just made a claim that's shaking the entire tech world, a 1 nanometer chip. That's smaller than a DNA strand. If true, it smashes the known limits of physics and could launch China ahead in the global chip race. Right now, the most advanced chips, by giants like TSMC and Samsung, are at 3 nanometers, with 2 nanometers still in testing. But 1 nanometer? That's science fiction becoming real. The problem? China is under heavy sanctions and can't access key EUV machines. So how'd they do it? Some say they used extreme multi-patterning. Others think it's a psyop, a flex to scare the West and claim tech supremacy. Without proof, this remains a mystery. But even the claim itself is strategic, shifting investor sentiment, tech narratives, and geopolitical focus. Whether it's true or not, one thing's clear. The global tech balance just got a seismic jolt.
Take back ownership of your identity. Be in control of the technology. It's definitely the next natural step. People think more on, okay, what is my value? Why aren't I getting a cut? You can sell your data, which makes up a lot of value.
Thank you.
My name is Johan Estelund, and I do implants for humans. Tech goes into the body to enhance and optimize. Chip implants are tiny glass capsules with circuitry in them. You put it under your skin, it can pretty much replace anything you have in your wallet. Bundling them up gets you an edge if you're a bit forgetful. Smart integration is the future of technology, and it's awesome. What makes them important for us is owning the digital identity.
So I take a vitamin every morning. What if I could take vitamin authentication?
What?
Vitamin authentication. Look, I have one right here. Well, here, I'll let you hold it. Would you like to hold it?
I'll hold it.
Okay. So,
You guys see it?
this pill has a small chip inside of it with a switch. It also has what amounts to an inside-out potato battery. When you swallow it, the acids in your stomach serve as the electrolyte,
That's what I do.
and they power it up, and the switch goes on and off. And it creates an 18-bit ECG-like signal in your body, and essentially your entire body becomes your authentication token. Yes, this is true. Okay?
Okay, but
Okay, so wait. So it's really true. So what this means is that becomes my first superpower. I really want this superpower. It means that my arms are like wires, my hands are like alligator clips. When I touch my phone, my computer, my door, my car, I'm authenticated in. First superpower. Like, I want that.
So we're not shipping that right away.
Yeah, no. We're not shipping that right away. But it
But
sounds like...
this is FDA cleared?
So here's the thing. This is not science fiction. This pill is actually made by a company called Proteus, and they've developed it for medical applications. That pill has been CE stamped and cleared by the FDA. You can take 30 of those per day for the rest of your life.
And then what happens? Does your heart
Nothing.
beat change? Does your...
Or we can just tell that
Do you-
you've taken the pill, a tattoo that could be used for authentication.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, and you're out.
Comes down, and then this will exit the vein under the skin, and then this connects to the transceiver here, and this is what collects and sends the neural signal.
How do you put that wire in the body though?
So this wire is actually inside the catheter. So this is all attached right
Traveling in
here.
a vein.
So it's all in the vein right here. So it's at this point it's all minimally invasive. It's all under fluoroscopy, which means basically kind of X-ray. So we're seeing inside the blood vessel. There's a screen up here, and so now they're now ready to say to deploy the device. And so when they do the deployment,
I can tell you.
okay,
Hitting the benchmark.
okay. So it's essentially just
You're pulling back a little bit.
pushing the device out.
Yep, you're coming out. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, and you're out.
Yeah. So that was now the device being deployed inside the brain. So it was that easy, right?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Guys, the Bank of America is developing their own stablecoin. Yeah, the CEO made an announcement today that the Bank of America has been developing their own stablecoin and will be using it here soon. Yeah, that just nonchalantly got thrown out there today. How bullish is that? I'll tell you, it's one of the most bullish things I've ever heard. And it was just nonchalantly thrown out there today by the CEO. Just kind of flying under the radar because of all the other things happening in the world of politics and whatnot. Yeah, the Bank of America, it's actually the bank that I use, is developing their own stablecoin. So yeah, even if you don't have an account with the Bank of America, the fact that one of the world's largest banks, obviously based here in the US, is doing this is mega bullish because other banks will follow. So your bank will probably have a stable coin here soon as well. So yeah, figured I'd share this huge news with you guys.
Let's talk about digital payment systems, because what's about to pass first, we are days away from this happening, is the Genius Act, which is actually the Stablecoin Act. It was just passed by the Senate 48 hours ago. It's going back to the House. I actually worked on that bill 2 years ago. So if that bill passes, it's really nothing to do with speculating on crypto. It's a new form of payment. So if I wanted to order a watch from Simon Britt, who's somebody I buy watches from, he's a master watchmaker. Right now I have to take US dollars. I've got to get through a know your client prerogative. I'm treated like a criminal by transferring $100,000 over, turn it into Swiss francs. Takes about a week. I get screwed for about 200 basis points in the whole thing. If he accepted USDC, which is actually a stable coin backed by the US dollar, just went public, very successful IPO. I was a shareholder in that company too. That's one of my best IPOs in the last 2 years. The transaction would happen in less than a second, and the fees would be a hundredth of what the costs are right now. So it's a digital payment system. The price it's no speculation on it. It's backed by the US dollar, treasury bills. So it's sort of a new form of digital payment. That's different than Bitcoin, which is a speculation. If you believe in Bitcoin, you think it's a digital gold and you live through the volatility. I believe in both. I believe that crypto will be the 12th sector of the S&P in some period of time because it provides productivity to all 11 other sectors. So the way I own it is I own the exchanges. My exchange, in one called WonderFi up in Canada, just got acquired last week or 2 weeks ago by Robinhood. I'm happy because I think Vlad, who runs Robinhood's great. And now he's got 1 million plus accounts in Canada, a market that he'd never participated in. But the point is, this is never going away. It's going to stay forever.
This ain't about efficiency. It's about control. Trump just signed an executive order. All government payments, Social Security, tax refunds, benefits must go digital by September 30th, 2025. No more paper checks, no more physical trail. The cashless system is being coded in right now. They say it's to fight fraud, cut costs. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Once everything's digital, everything's traceable, everything's programmable. If you don't have access to tech, too bad. If you rely on mail-in checks, get ready to shift or get left. This is the infrastructure rollout for programmable money. CBDCs are next. They are not just changing how you get paid, they're changing what freedom looks like in a digital age. The system is evolving fast. Will you follow your boy Crypto Black to stay in the know? See you next time.